Hi Pisces, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of March 14th to the 20th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. And I do want to remind you, as always, this is general, so just take what resonates. And as well, I want to thank you in advance for your likes, comments, and subscriptions if you haven't done so already. Alrighty, thanks for the love and support. And to book a personal reading with myself, just reach out via email and I'll definitely get that started for you. Everything you need is down below in the description box. And as well, don't forget to stick with me to the very end of this reading to get an answer to your yes or no question. So think of it along the way. That was a speedy introduction, but I do want to apologize for getting this out just a little bit late. It doesn't typically happen for me on this channel, but a lot did take place. Life happened. Had to take a day, worked another job. Anyways, a bit too much. But I wanted to get this out for you either way. The overall message I got for you, Pisces, for the week: elevated towards your destiny. Elevated towards your destiny, okay? And the song that Spirit chose to speak upon your week on Shuffle, Stay Beautiful by The Last Goodnight. Stay beautiful. All right? And so I'll leave that down below for you to listen to, or look up the lyrics, or both. But we're going to begin by pulling a couple messages from the Elemental Oracle deck, and then we'll further speak upon your week with the Mystic Mondays Tarot. I just heard you fascinate people. You fascinate people. For my lovely Pisces. Now I'm hearing, where's your voice? Let's get it out there. Where's your voice? It's essential. All right, we have 3. Wow. Amazing energy. The best out of the 4 that I've done so far for the day. Okay. Speaking your world. I always want to say world. Speaking your word. Voice. But I feel like both of which came out for a reason. This is why that message came out. Where is your voice, Pisces? Are you getting it out there or enough? I need to be one with the drama that you're feeling, but channel it in a powerful way throughout the week where you're connecting, you're vibing, you're getting your voice out there, you're creating. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to be speaking to get your voice out there. You could be making art, writing, music, you name it. You could be, acting is now coming through. I just feel as if you need to recognize how much you've been through in a powerful way, to the point where that can be utilized, for other people's advantages, and then yours on a secondary note. Does that make sense? I want to be me is now coming through, and you should definitely be true to that, and people will be inspired all the meanwhile. Your voice is going to have a very powerful effect in small ways this week, but the amount of effect doesn't determine the power of the change, the sort of trickling effect it could create moving forward. They're saying the domino effect, but in a positive way. Interesting. The soul, passion. So much passion this week, as I feel very lit up in your energy, being sort of elevated in a beautiful way, as the passion doesn't feel heavy. It feels light and fluffy. It feels airy, right? Angelic. And you feel as if your third eye's opening, and certain emotions are coming to be at certain points, but they don't weigh you down. Once again, they don't affect you in the way they have in the past. They feel very, very healing. They feel as if they're evaporating, is what I'm getting. Look up the spiritual meaning of a dragonfly. There's something to learn or to represent your week. To remind you what you're going through. You're going to find as if there's just a lot of colorful vibes about you, about your week. And I feel as if a lot of the times you're setting that tone in certain situations. You're a golden star in this world. You need to remember that, as they literally just were drawing me to this one star here, okay? Just because you're not center stage at all times, just because you feel a bit offset or just off in a lot of ways, doesn't mean you aren't a shining star that should be seen by all when you so choose, okay? It's a week that reminds you that you have a lot to look forward to. And it's just a week that gives you such good vibes, good feelings, that shows you your weeks moving forward don't have to feel heavy, draining, or just mundane, okay? As I just took a quick pause for more than one reason, I got the message of there's just something approachable about your vibe throughout the week, all right? As they reminded me that your song is Stay Beautiful. But we're moving on to the transformation card talking about pressure. And so it feels as if you're utilizing certain pressures that are around you in the air or just have been in your situation recently to your advantage, not allowing them to get the best of you. But it's as if the universe or your guides are pressuring you in a very light kind of way, for the most part, to transform, to make certain changes, to feel mainly like this throughout the week, moving forward, to not experience the difficulties of life to such an extreme. Does that make sense? We have butterflies very consistent in this card, as they drew me back to the imagery in they said the drama card, the voice card. But so don't be surprised if you're feeling a bit dramatic at certain points. But we have a lot of butterflies here, and then we have a transformation card, which is definitely one of the meanings of a butterfly. So it's a week where you're reminded of the transformation you're going through and shown all the positives that can come out of being one with change and adjusting to that transformation you're personally going through. Beautiful. Let's continue by pulling from the Mystic Mondays deck. I just heard a train in the background. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And I feel as if there's going to be sort of a charging ahead sort of vibe about your week. Ooh, wow. The Nine of Wands got caught under my notebook hanging off the table. Allow for yourself to recognize that this burnt out way of being, this guarded, overly guarded way of being, is almost exiting your life, all right? At times feeling like you can't sort of get rid of it, but then it's a week that reminds you that you're healing and that it doesn't need to be the way things are, as you're pushed to take on this Queen of Pentacles vibe, more grounded, more simplistic, more mature and in touch with your motherly or fatherly way of being. Interesting. Take care of others is coming through. It will satisfy you. As we have the Devil in reverse and the Seven of Swords. When you don't overthink throughout the week, learn something from it. It's the simplicity of one's mind that brings you a level of high vibration and happiness. It reminds you that makes you more beautiful on an external level, all right? When you don't feel overworked, even if you are throughout the week, why is that? Or, you know, for those of you who aren't overworked throughout the week, remind yourself that that's a healthy feeling to be one with, or way of being, lifestyle, if you will. It just feels as if you're being kind of secretive all the meanwhile in the midst of keeping things simplistic, wanting to not tell everybody what you're going through transformation-wise or what's up next for you. You may not fully know, and therefore being pushed to not overthink that, okay? You may feel like it's going to overcomplicate things once again if you tell a lot of people what you're dealing with. It may bring you back to that Nine of Wands state of being, and that is not what we need at this point, okay? The Ace of Swords coming out, as well as the Nine of Swords, okay? It feels like you're simplifying your mind and cutting back on your work, or just trying to take a more simplistic, less stressful approach to what you need to accomplish throughout the week through your transformation, because you've been a bit too stressed recently, all right? They're saying the alone feeling will dissipate, but with the Ace of Swords coming out, there is a change, an adjustment in your life that I just got I kind of lifted off my seat a little bit. It's keeping you on the edge of your seat. You're ready for it, but you're not fully, but you feel like you are. You're going to recognize that it's something that needs to happen for you on a soul level, as an individual, for your growth and development, and it's going to leave you 10 times happier. A lot easier to keep that simplicity alive, to keep that high vibration going. But I feel like, once again, you're not telling everybody about it, or anybody for that matter. Don't worry about it. Your guides are going to communicate that you're choosing the right option, as I feel like you could be not in the mood for what no longer works for you. You could also feel like throughout the week there's a lot of people, places, and situations that don't feel as if they resonate with you anymore or align with you. That's purposeful to push you towards what's brand new moving forward, and just to kind of elevate you towards your new way of being, a new version of Pisces, and to elevate you simply towards your destiny in a lot of ways. Wow. So let's answer your question. For Pisces, alrighty, as it picks up speed, you're getting an answer of yes. You got a yes. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hoping you have the most amazing week, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Pisces.